Greetings, everyone. I am starting very, very late, and I apologize. I think I actually said that I was starting at 2, when in fact I actually start at 2:30, and I am even late for that. So thank you for your indulgence. I apologize. Um, this is why people say like and subscribe, but you know, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into that. Let's continue for right now. Welcome, everyone. I'm actually in the level 4 warehouse, and we don't have any subs in the warehouse just yet. I'm going to see, as a matter of fact, if they appear at level 5. I think we'd have 2 that are in the area at level 5 for the scrubs that we're going to work on. But right now, we are going to look at what happened on Twitch this morning. A couple things happened. It's raining right now, but this is one of the things that happened. This hallway finally got finished, well, almost finished. See those tops out there that don't have the prismarine on them? We're going to put the prismarine on top of those and the like. But let's go in for a second and let's look. This is the place that we have now. I took away the table pieces and I'm supposed to be putting some in, but let me see what time it is. It's 9:25. I don't think it's a thunderstorm. It is not. So everyone is off today. But just for a minute, let's look at some books. Hello. And thanks for being here. Apologize. Let's come down to these books right here. And why don't we go ahead and take these bookcases. Just a second. Let's see how this looks. That's one thing we need. Hold on. Now this was for a guard tower. This is actually an old guard tower. If I wanted to do something here, I could actually put in a cabinet. I think I might. Hold on. And there we go. Let me get this for a minute. Hold on. And that's a little bit why I'm late. Let's do wardrobe for a minute. We're just going to get this one, because this is the only one that's really going to work here, is that one right there like that. Let's put a chest on top. And this is traveling, and I like that. And then we have a bench here and pictures of flowers. So this is what we did this morning. And let me get this door. We need this door for the other one. And let me explain. So there are 2 of these cavern guard towers. This is the alternative cavern guard tower. And right over here was where the jail used to be, the prison cell right here. But we don't need that in this community. I like keeping Lady Shatana's desk. We just changed the material that it was made out of. And we put a different picture behind and changed the materials that's made out of. We're going to go over, it is 12 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still raining and people are off.
The buffet at the restaurant
raining.
is
so you can
so
see
good.
Members of the community in the town hall area enjoying being off. We also have the druids are
very,
off.
very frightening.
So if it seems like we have a lot of people off, we actually do, because the druids are not working. The scientists at the exploration center and the druids who are security are not working. Only Mira and Jesse. Yeah, it's a thunderstorm. Excellent. I think the people are disappointed to hear that. And it's like, we're only going to get half a day off. So here we are. This is what we worked on also this morning. I'm just going to take this door away right now. And I'm afraid, okay, we're not going to lose the thunderstorm. So let me go to sleep. So I'm waking up the next morning. Now these things belong to, this is interesting. These things belong to Jessie. Jessie has groceries. This is her tower here, and she has been here from the beginning. This is one of the earliest of the towers. It's just changed its look. We just had it look different. Today we figured out that this is the look that we want, and I'm very happy with that. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's two things that we did this morning. Also, we started getting people ready to actually have children arrive, and that's one of the other things that we did this morning.
Need something?
What are you waiting for? Oh, poor Kenzo. So Kenzo is stuck because we do not have soul sand, and we are not going to be able to get any. The logistics people have not found any soul sand yet. It has to be imported from another city-state. And Prasino or Rosa Oro probably have some, maybe even Seabridge, but they're not going to get here for at least another month if they do have enough. This is Monroe here. Monroe.
Just a fine morning.
There she is. Okay. And so here we are. That should be Jessie right there. And if it's not, let me see. Yes, hi Jessie. Okay, Jessie and Mira have already had children, and they don't want to have any more. Both Jessie and Mira have raised big families, so they're not really interested in having any more kids. So they're not, they're going to be on duty during this time. There are people eating. This is either a concrete mixer or this is Greta.
What is it?
This is Raquel, one of our concrete mixers right here. And, oh, I know what we're hearing. We're hearing people in the restaurant because the restaurant is right here. Boy, those are noisy eaters, aren't they? And this is Nina, and this is Leighton. Leighton's one of our scientists, and he is off right now. He's waiting to see who's going to get children. We also rearranged the housing to try and put some couples in the level 5 houses that should have kids, that should be on the kid list, and that's what we were trying to do. I have one, I have a couple people I have to check on. Laura is one of them. I think she's still in level 5, and we might have to move her temporarily. All of these moves are temporary until we actually get the kids, and then we'll rearrange based on the kids, because the kids have to live near the school, and so everybody understands that during that time the housing and the commutes are changed. So it is, what time of day? It is 10:30 in the morning. People should be working, and certainly the couriers are. Right quick, let's just make sure that we don't have any couriers stuck in the elevators in the warehouse. We have been having that problem and we'll check and see. I am on the latest. Ooh, whoa. I think this has created a bat in here. Look at this. We've got a crazy bat. Where were we going? Yes, I hear that sound. That's what we were going to. So it sounded like someone was stuck, but I don't see anyone. Oh, there we go. There's what I'm looking for, that right there. So let's get...
Good to see you.
It's Evelyn. Evelyn's just making sure that everything's running well. She's not stuck anymore. Let me hear. There's no one stuck here. They're just using the elevators, and it seems okay now. So I usually just have to check every day right now until that is updated, I think, and that will make a difference. Okay, so we have builders who are working, and since we're here, why don't we just go ahead and go back to Hallie, and we'll start with Hallie and work our way around to see what everyone's doing. And then in the process, I'll also show you that we expanded the farmers market, which is actually more like the flower market. And that is good. Let's look and see. Short grass. Now, Oakley can grow tall grass, so I'm not worried about that. But the short grass is going to have to be imported, and so she's going to be waiting for a while for short grass, and hopefully when we get the grass in, we're going to get enough for the two other fields, for both fields, not the two other, but it essentially works out to be, these are both level ones of the 3-level decoration. So that's how much short grass she's going to need. She's going to need some for each level that she works on of those when she's working on one of them now. And so she has 5 more. That doesn't sound right. 3 more to work on. You might notice, but if you don't, we will talk about it. Our farmers are paused right now. I think he's not, but I think we're going to pause Bentley as well. Our farmers are taking the winter off. Right now we have more than enough food in the warehouse, and
yes,
so we can have them have some time off. Saf. Hi, Saf. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's good where you are. And she's still waiting for concrete. Now the concrete's getting made. And green wool panel. I think we did that. See, the delivery is coming on those. And so this is good. So Daniela and Bentley, Khalil, and Quentin
can I help
all not working right now. They're on vacation, the way farmers are on vacation when it's winter, and that's the way we're going to do it. That a portion of the time they work and a portion of the time they don't. And usually with farmers, when they are not working, they're doing repairs, they're doing the books, they're doing things like that, or going to market, those kinds of things. All of that is what they're doing. Saf, how are you? Zaf didn't answer yet on chat. So I hope everything's okay. All right, and if you saw that just then, that was Vincentius Primus. Um, oh, yes, it is that time, isn't it? It is that time of the month to do that kind of stuff. Uh, it was awful the last 2 weeks. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got through it. Everything is okay now. Good. I'm glad of that. That's right. It's difficult right now because it's winter and your work depends on the weather, does it not? Depends on the weather.
I'll take care of it.
You will? Okay. So she also is waiting for concrete and some doors. I'm okay, Zaf. I am getting over. I think I've recovered from an attack. That's what I'll call it. My sinuses seemed like they were trying to be infected. My sinuses. And so for the last 3 days, I have been super focused on getting them immune boosters so that my system, my body, so that I can actually not come down with a cold. It does, but you prefer winter to summer? I totally can imagine. I definitely can. So it's probably night. There it is. It's 7, almost 8 o'clock in the evening in Arnaaluk. And we're just watching everybody. We're just going through and finding out what all of the builders are doing. So we just saw Hallie and we just saw Elena and Beatrix. This is Kenzo right here, and Kenzo's stuck. He needs soul sand, so he's stuck for a while. And Ryan and Case are over here. So I'm better. I just have to, it's like, when you get antibiotics or when you get penicillin and you're supposed to take it for 10 days to make sure that the infection is gone or whatever you're taking it for is gone. So I'm still in that situation where I have to make sure that I continue to boost my immune system to fight this thing. No fever. I don't think I had a fever, although I think Tuesday when I was streaming, I was very hot. And that's probably the closest to a fever that I got. But yeah. Right now, I'm a little weirded out by the fact that my voice is sounding a little strange, and I'm not sure, but I can't, I'm not going to be able to, I have to be careful because I have the tendency to actually get, let's see, can I tell? I think it's this way. I can get laryngitis if I am recovering from a cold or the flu or something like that, because I've always had jobs that involved a lot of talking, like this, like streaming, and because of that, my larynx, my voice, and the organ that makes it have a tendency to be at risk. And I've had laryngitis a couple times in my past that has been pretty bad. That is like, will I ever get my voice back? That kind of thing. So I had an accident at one point where I was startled by an intruder on my mother's property who and I screamed, and of course because I screamed, I wasn't singing, or I was surprised, and so when I screamed I actually damaged my vocal cords, and actually ended up having to, my theater company at the time had me go to a specialist because they recognized that I had damaged my voice, and I was supposed to be, I was in a production, and they were concerned that I wouldn't be able to speak. So, but it turned out the doctor was a really good doctor, an amazing doctor, and yeah, he gave me some drops, some, like, squeeze drops into your mouth kind of thing, and told me to not talk as much as possible. At that time, I still had the job where I spoke all the time, like this. But luckily for me, the job where I spoke all the time allowed me to do some research work that was done, and I did not like it. I really liked the part of the job that I was doing where you talk to people, and not the other stuff. The other stuff was horrible, but it was okay. It didn't last that long, probably about 6 days, which is a long time when you talk for a living. 6 days without a voice. So that's why it concerns me just a little bit the way my voice sounds right now. I can speak a bit less on the stream. Yeah. I probably can if I remembered to. If I remember to, Zaf. But I'm trying. I'm trying to keep up with it. So this morning, the other thing that we did was we were looking at the fact that we wanted to add another flower shop. And when we were here, we looked at cavern style, and cavern style had the flower shop. I haven't really built it that often. It's a difficult shop for me and for my style, and so I don't get a chance to build it. However, I had never seen this. This is a plantation. This is a brand new level 5 cavern style plantation, and the only thing that we've changed here is the painting that is on the wall. We made a different painting than the one that Lady Shaitana had. in this area, but everything else is kind of pretty much the same. The ceiling is white to match the ceilings that we have. I left the end stone. This is level 5, and as in case I need to explain it again, because this is cavern style and I am underwater, I call these conflicted builds, and I put them in. Oh, not again. Whoa, this is monsoon season. That is the second thunderstorm. Good gracious. Let me see if we can get to someplace to sleep really quickly. Let's run. To make a signal so you remember? Okay. Yes, you can remind me that I'm talking a lot, and I'll accept that. Let's quickly. Yay. So it was a thunderstorm, and we are now waking up the next day again in this room. We're using Jesse's quarters. This is Jesse's place. Yes, the thunder was gorgeous. And here comes all of our people going to work. Those are researchers. We don't have any, well, yes we do. We do have students. Let's look for a second. We have Mauricio, Ariana, Dylan. Ariana and Dylan are a couple. We have Lane and Mauricio, and they are working towards getting their mana up. And look at Ariana and Dylan. So they're pretty close to being ready to graduate from the university with a master's. That's what we're going to call the mana. That means that they can be druids or scientists in the exploration center, which is underwater base barracks that we're using as an exploration center. So they're in school. They're still working, researching. And back here we have Case. Now we have 2 young men named Case, and both of them are actually kids who arrived here. But Case, who's Nancy and Dax's kid, is now in charge of the library until he finds something else that he wants to do. He doesn't really want to do anything else. His interests apparently don't lie in anything beyond the library right now. So we can see his library skills are very good, and even though he has creativity and dexterity, we don't need him to do anything with those skills. So we need him as a librarian, right, Case? So yeah, so that is what's happening there. And now, and here's some of our scientists on their time off, who are hanging out and enjoying being at the university. So that is what we did this morning on Twitch. We put in that new farmers. We're gonna, you know how there are farmers markets? Well, you don't know, because Zaf in Greece, I'm not sure that there's a big deal made out of farmers markets the way there are in the United States. But this is what I would like this to be, like a flower market. And so having the plantation here actually is kind of neat, because these plants can also be raised to be put into to be taken home and put into a vase, and actually be able to grow those. So that's something that we can look at, but we don't have anyone yet. Oakley is waiting for someone to come in on that. So for the next little bit of time here, we are going to take this time. There's Dax right there. We're going to take some time and we're going to look at the housing again. I'd like to try and not have families who have had a lot of kids already in a level 5 house for this time period. So Laura, I know, is in this area. So this is the houses that we don't want people who've had kids already. So Mauricio and Juan are both here. And I'm going to take Juan out for a minute. How much time do we have before night? We have half a day. Spencer and River are here. It's fine, Spencer and River being here. They haven't had kids, and this is good. I'm fine with that. Let me see who's over here. This is Lionel. And let me just check for a second. And over here is Amanda and Leroy. So let's move Amanda and Leroy out. And let's have, this is a 4. Lo-Fi! Hi, Lo-Fi! Let's come here. I'm looking for homeless. I thought I had someone else. Juan. We're going to put Juan here, and we're going to put Amanda and Leroy over in the A apartment. Oops. That didn't work right. Let's take him out also and put Amanda and Leroy right there. So they were together, living together. So there's the A and the B apartment. And here is River. This is level 5. I forgot. So this is 5 and a 5, and this one is not. How are you, Lo-Fi? And Mauricio is going to stay here. We're going to have Juan move out. Juan's been here less time, and we're going to find him someplace else to live. And we've got a few minutes to do that. So let's come over. I don't think I have any more housing in this direction. So I need to go back through here, through the Zokolov, and go the back way. How are things? Lo-Fi, how's things going? So this is the farm country right here. And we've got forest. And we've got housing back here. It's probably too far away, but at this point in time, I don't think we're going to have a choice with Juan. He needs to live somewhere, so he's going to have a long commute. We'll have to find him later. Those metallic doors, oh, these. Yeah. So Evelyn is here. And let's see here. And this is Michael and Ronald, who are a couple. And are they in a level 5 house? They most certainly are. Hold on a second. Let's look here. Miranda is over here. Let's switch Michael and Ronald. They're going to live here, and Miranda is not. I can put Miranda on this side. Isaac is here. Let's look at something. Miranda's 49. Oh, of course. Okay. Do I want to do that? Put the two foresters together? Say they're in love or something? Why can't I put someone here? Ooh. Ooh, this C is not ready. This C is not ready. Let's do it this way. Let's move Evelyn. We're going to move Evelyn, and I've got a bunch of homeless people. Let's look at the 5 right here. Let's put Miranda and Isaac here, the two foresters, and that'll be fine. Oops. And I'm good. You're busy, you're behind on all your plans? Well, you know, it's been that kind of week. It really and truly has. We could have Evelyn and Juan be here. Juan's not a good... This would not be good if they struck up a relationship. I don't think I'm one to put them together. We'll find someplace else for Juan. Let's come back. Let's close that. So now these two apartments have couples in them. And Michael and Ronald are here, and they've already had kids. So let's go around the corner. Your power was out all day. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty intense, isn't it, when that happens? Where am I going? I recognize that. Ah. I beg your pardon. I am going this way. No. Oh, that definitely would make you behind. That absolutely would. Good gracious. Let's come here. Let's see who's here. This is a level 5. Now we do have a level 5 couple. No one can live here. Yikes, I didn't realize I have a couple apartments back here that no one can live in. Raquel is here. This is level 4. We're going to put one here. I'm really hoping it doesn't make a difference right now. And over here, Calvin's here. Let's move Calvin out. We're going to change these two kids. Nope, let's put Calvin. Nope. Now Calvin doesn't have a place. I can't put them here unless, let me see who I have. Let me see who I have. Yeah, you had a stream scheduled. That's no fun when that happens. That really isn't. That is not. Calvin can't live here. So Raquel and I think they're already in a level 5. Let me see. No, they're not. Where are they? That's interesting. Hold on. Are they over here? This is Raquel and Juan. Here, I put them together. Okay. If I don't have any place, I'm just going to go ahead and put, I can't put him in a level 5. Well, I can by himself. Let's put Calvin here. He's a sifter. He's only 40 blocks from here, so this isn't actually bad for him. And I think everyone else has housing. The unemployed are scientists and druids at the bottom. So, yeah. That's an interesting thing. I haven't had a situation, Lo-Fi, where the power went out, What I've had is where the cable went out, where all of a sudden there was no cable. And that is probably about as fun as having no power, except for one thing. When you don't have cable, you're not freezing to death. So I hope that you were able to be someplace nice and warm during the time that you didn't have any power, because that is a pretty scary thing when it's wintertime and there's no power. So I hope everything was okay in that respect, because really. And so let's come here. I need a piece of this. Let's take these off. They're actually leaking. So we'll put these two right here. We're replacing the stairs with whole blocks, and then we're putting the stairs back. So that was double stairs, but double stairs don't work. We have to have it be actual block and stair. You're in Texas, so it's not that cold right now. Yeah. Well, I'm glad of that. I'm glad of that. Okay, it's nighttime. It's not raining. I don't think it's raining. Let me go upstairs here for a second. I should be able to hear rain here, and I don't. Let's put this stuff back. We're going to put these back in here. Where did that gray go? It went to the right place. And okay. I think this is good. So this is a level 5. This is our only level 5 of this station. These are the stations that can see the water line, so they can actually see above the water, and there is a telescope right here that they can look in, and they can actually see above the water line. The whole roof of this building hides a telescope that they can look and at the surface of the water. So this is a level 5 of these. I think we have 4 more of these towers in Arnaaluk. One of them is at the other end of this housing, right here. And the reason there's 2 of these so close together is because this is what would you call the border. Yeah, this is definitely the border. Now this one hasn't been worked on yet, so it's up to be worked on when River is done with what she's working on now. And I think she's actually working on a guard tower right now. We're taking these down. We don't need them anymore. And they're just if I wanted to repair this corridor, then I would need this piece. But I think we're going to be fine. And we don't have to worry so much about these kinds of repairs. Now this is, wow. This is the birch forest area, and all the leaves are missing from those trees. Apparently we don't need the trees yet, but we did need the leaves. This is the dark oak, and there's not a single one here. So luckily we don't need any dark oak right now, and we'll let it go at that. Oh, look. We can see across to the apartments across the way. Wow. So this is number 3 right here. From the level 5 one being number 1, this is number 3. And no one's stationed right now. There are no druids on duty except Mira and and Jesse, and they don't have one of those stations. The other one of those stations is in the university area, just outside of the Exploration Center. Which is where we're headed right now. And this one is level 3 2 right here, and there we go. So so that is what, 4, I think. Guys, go home.
It's
Go
a
to
fine
bed.
morning.
Michael, it's late. I know you're off.
It's a fine day.
Hi, Case. I know, Michael, that you're off and having a good time, but guys, come on.
Yes.
Leighton, go to bed.
What can I do for ya?
Lane, go to bed. Go to bed, guys. Okay. I think I might have thought Lane was a girl. Lane is not. The way I have it all connected? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty intense. I was explaining this morning, as a matter of fact, that the apartment buildings are like neighborhoods. There's 4 apartments in an apartment building, and it makes it kind of like a neighborhood because they have to walk through some businesses and some apartment buildings. You see that right there? Let's stop that right now. Let's get some fence. I need birch fence. Here it is. And let's fix that. Thank you for walking around. He walked around, but we're going to put this here to keep them from walking over the counter right here. So this is one of the farm housing areas here. Is that dripping? Yes, it is. And we don't have anyone in the level 5. Let me see. Yes. Jenna and Philip. We're going to move them over to that. Or should we move? Yeah, let's move them over for right now. He just jumped over the counter. Yes, of course he did. Well, let's move them to the level 5. They're an actual couple, and we're going to move them into the level 5 there. I think they're the only ones living here. There's another level 5 there. Whoosh. And let's come here, and Daniela is here. And Daniela's in the right apartment, so she shouldn't get any kids. Let me check here. Sure enough. And what's this one here? No one's living here. Okay, so let's take this up for right now. We're going to give them the level 5. And I just need a mat, one of these. So we'll put this here so that I know there is someone living here. Okay. I just bet he did. I just bet he did. Should we do all 4 sides? Probably. So the reason we're getting kids is because this is an ore smeltery that has a smelter, and there she is. And
it's a fine afternoon.
Daniela, what are you doing here? It's afternoon. Oh, Daniela, I'm so sorry. Let's do coal. She's been waiting for a long time for this. Nope, do it again. And don't hit that button. Okay, and what else do you need? You can have a minimum stock, and you do have custom recipes. Okay, so she's good to go. We have Daniela here, but we don't actually have a miner. And Daniela is actually the ore smelter to support this new mine, which doesn't have a miner yet. And so we need someone for this position. Now, the Nova and June and Lee and all of them, they're all druids, scientists. So that's why we're going to get some kids, so that we can take care of having some people for that. And I think we're almost ready. I have a couple more to look at. That is Quentin right there. Oh, did I look at this housing? I don't think I did. Let me make sure they're living in the level 5. And they are. Yay! Okay. So I believe, and this is the theory, that the level 5 houses get kids first. And that's what we're kind of counting on by putting, yay, Nancy, look at her. Stone bricks cost less. That's wonderful. We're counting on the level 5 people to actually be parents. Did I break that? No, okay. And so I hear little babies. I shouldn't have any baby sheep. I turned off breeding. Hold on for a second. I thought I turned that off. I thought I turned it off. I didn't turn it off for the shepherd. I turned it off for chickens we're keeping on, but cows is turned off. We're not breeding cows, we're just getting milk. And he is just getting eggs, I believe. He's getting both eggs and chickens right now. So he is harvesting both kinds. And he's got plenty of seed, and he's got all sorts of things there. That is blinking. Do I want to fix that? See, it's blinking. Is this being upgraded? No, it's not. Okay. Let me get one of these. All right, and now let me put everything back. So let me come here. Let me put this away, put this here, put this here. Eggs. Let's put this down. Eggs. Chickens. That's his food. Feathers. That's his food. Seeds. These axes are his. And the sandwich is his. All of that's his. I didn't have any food on me except the carrots. And so all of that is his stuff. So we'll put it back in here. There we go. Okay, and that's not blinking anymore. Thank you, Matthew. And there we are. Okay, we are ready. We are ready to have children. And we're going to have 6 kids. And I believe that I've looked at all the housing. I'm just going to look at this one here for a minute. The C apartment here, we haven't. Okay, so Laura is coming out of this apartment because she's already had a lot of kids, and we don't want her to get any more. Hallie and Corinne are in the A, and they're coming out. So let's get Hallie and Corinne out. All these women have had their kids already. So over here we have Rayansh, and let's unassign him and put Corinne and Hallie here. And then over here in the B apartment, let's look and see. Nova's here by herself. Let's put Laura here by herself. Is everyone here? Nova, why are you homeless? hold on. Who did I just put here? Yes, Dr. Laura, you stay right there. And who's this here? No one's here. Hold on. Oh, hello. We could put Rayansh in here if Nova and Rayansh are here and they have kids. We can move her. She wouldn't do the mystic site. We would give her one of the druid centers here to be close to Rayansh. So we'll see what happens. I think that's it. I think that's all of them. I think that's all the housing. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like that was too easy. Let's come over here for a second. Here's one way to find out. Let's look here. Dexter is here by himself. And let's look here. And this is Kiara by herself. Okay, that's fine. If they get kids, that'll be interesting. And I believe that might be everyone. I think so. Yep. So we just fixed this one and no one's here. And over here and Rayansh and Nova. Jelly Bean! Hello, Jelly Bean. How are you? Welcome back. Jelly Bean was with me earlier. And here come the people. And that's Laura going to a B apartment. And that is Hallie going to a B apartment. And this is Quentin going to an apartment, and it is nighttime, which means you're just in time. We're going to have children right now. So this is how we do it. We have 6 kids at a time. This is the agreement of the community. It's like the kids belong to the entire community. The community does things to prepare. We have 83 people right now. Ah, okay, cool. Well, I was actually late, Jelly Bean. I didn't start until 2:45. It's like, what am I doing? So yeah, talk about didn't realize the time and stuff. So yeah, 83 and 6, 89. Pretty cool. We'll be close to 100, and let's do it. Let me get some paperwork up. Let's get people. Let's go all the way down to the bottom, and I'll get ready to put the new people in. And here we are. So let's turn on having kids. And that's the first. And then let's go here where we can see when they come in. And let's see. And there's the first kid, and it's a chown. See, this is the thing. RYHCHOWNE. And we'll see whose kid that is. I know that we have chowns, and we'll see how that is. We need 5 more kids. And it's nice and slow. Wow, Xiomara, Xiomara, a sparrow. Do we have any sparrows here now? Is Kenzo a sparrow? Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. And yes, it's a, oh, and there we go, Harry Harry H. Jones. I don't know that we have any Joneses. This will be very curious. But we now have 1, 2, 3 kids. We need 3 more. And we'll see who they all belong to when I'm done. So far, we don't have a whole bunch of siblings. Brentley, T-L-E-Y. Now, Brentley, we have a Bentley, but now we have a Brentley. This is going to be fascinating. And that just leaves us 2 more. And let's see what we've got. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we go. Elsa. Elsa. There's siblings, Jones. So we have 2 Joneses and the last kid. And when the last kid happens, I'm going to go over and shut it off. We're just waiting for the last kid. And there it is, Eli Badby. So let's turn off citizens. And then let's go back to here. And that's Eli Badby. And do you know Badby is one of the names of people who've already had kids? This is going to be really interesting to see who these kids belong to. So the first thing that we have to do now that that's turned off, make sure it is, and we need to go to the school. What time of night is it? It's midnight. We're going to go to the school first and get them enrolled so we don't have a whole bunch of little kids running all around. And they will run all around. So we're going to enroll all of them into school right here. This is their school. Now, we were talking about doing something about this school and we haven't done it yet. I'm thinking the school level doesn't change how they grow up. I got a verification on that. So we can have a level 5 school and it's not going to make them grow up faster. What makes them grow up faster is the level of the house, unfortunately. Actually, no, not even that. Both the house and the school just have to do with their brains. It doesn't have to do with their bodies. So one of the things, this school, I would like the school to be a level 5 then, and then we can do something with it. So let's begin. We could wait until morning, or we could bring on the morning. Let's see what time it is. Let's see the time. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's bring on the morning. I'm right here with a place where I can sleep. I prefer the kids to tell me who the parents are. I can look up people they're related to, but I'd like to see who they say they belong to. And that's really kind of important. And so we're going to be at the school when the children arrive. And we'll see where they come from. So here we are. I don't see anyone just yet. It's super early in the morning. I think they're just waking up and having breakfast right now. And some people are going to work. Here comes our first kid. Look at how cute. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me see. This is Dylan and Juan. Are those siblings? So this is Nina and Jesse's kid. So Nina and Jesse had another kid. We didn't need Nina and Jesse to have another kid, but that seems to be how it is. Let's go here. This is Kenzo and Rome are the parents of that little girl. And we'll come here. And hi.
Can I get you something?
Start hiding. They're going to start hiding in the coats. There we go. Okay, Eli. I know who Eli's parents are. Sure enough, Laura and Mira. So, sigh. So yes, all of these kids are siblings of that little child. Now that didn't used to happen.
Can I get you something?
That's some kind of new thing that's going on with the algorithm for children. And we're getting a ton of children. So Ziomara is Kenzo. I thought Kenzo's last name was Sparrow. So Ziomara's parents are Kenzo and Rome. Of all people. Gosh. All right. So Rome was living with someone, so he apparently was having an affair. And they are her parents. Let's look at the others. Let's look at this child right here. And this is Harry. And Harry's parents are Nina and Jesse. So there's his parents for a minute. Wow. And you can see right here, Dylan and Juan are Harry's older brothers. And so they have another set of boys here. And that's Nina and Jesse. And Jesse could be a surrogate, not necessarily. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Jelly, excellent, excellent story. And that's perfect because that means that Sloane is the mother. Let's do Sloane as the surrogate. As the surrogate. As the mom. And that's perfect. We can put them all in the house together and that'll be fine. This is Nina and Jesse here. And then we have a couple kids here. The Joneses. And that's Harry. Oh, look at... The last two people I wanted to have kids just had 3 kids. Oh my gosh. The last 2 people I wanted to have kids just had 3 kids. That's crazy. Okay, let's go to, that's Harry, Bentley, and Elise are siblings. And their parents are Rayansh and Nova, of all people. Nova's been working that site for a long time, and that is so interesting. But this is the reason why I let the Druids off, so just to see who wants to have kids. And look at this arrangement here. So we're going to have to move them into some housing nearby. And finally, Eli. And let me look at Eli here, if I can find Eli. Is Eli in this little mix? He probably is, but I'm not going to be able to separate them. Oh, and there he's separated right before my eyes. Ziomara, can I just see Eli for a second? Eli's coming. Nope, not going to be able to get him. We'll have to do that. Let's get some kids moved. So in the housing back here, we've got parents. Let's go into this housing here, and we're going to put Harry, Bentley, and Elsa here. Harry, Jones, 2 Harrys. Harry Jones, Bentley Hampton, and Elsa Jones. They are the kids of Nova and Rayansh, and we're going to put their parents up here. It's a good thing that Rayansh is not working right now. Well, he might be working actually. Let me fix this bed for a second. That looks like someone's in bed there. Let me get the blanket for a second here. I know I don't really have a lot of time, but we'll try and do that. I like that very, very much. I love the idea of that. Jelly Bean, thank you. And Atticus and Lillian are here. We're going to move them out, and we're going to move Rayange and Nova here. So we just have to find them. Now, Rayange is going to have a long commute if he's still going to be working. We might have him be off for this time period. Nova's going to be down here. We can assign her right away. And then let's look for Rayange. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I can't find him. Am I going to have to come back? Find him where he lives and come back? Drat. I'm trying to be, yeah, when you have close to 100 people, it does take some time sometimes to find them. I am not going to find him. I'm not going to find them. Okay, let's get Atticus and Lillian into housing, and we'll have to get Rayange when we look for others. He'll show up. So they're in a house and their kids are in a house. The next big family isn't. Kenzo, Rome, and Sloan, we're going to move them in here. So upstairs here, we're going to have Kenzo and Rome right here. And let's do Kenzo and Rome first. There's Kenzo and Rome. There's Rome. And then downstairs, we're going to have Sloan. And then we can see how this relationship works out. We're going to have Sloan here. Sloan's the mom. And then we're going to have Xiomara, their kids. There's Xiomara. And let's get Sloan. We should find her. If we see Rayange, we're going to actually get him out of his home. There's Sloan right there. Okay, so that family is together, and then Harry is with Nina and Jesse, and Eli is coming, and I just have to find his parents in just a moment, and they're going to go in the two houses that are down here. So Nina and Jesse have lived here before in these houses, and let's see, let's do the C house here, and let's put Nina and Jesse here. So Ariana, and we'll leave them out, and let's get Nina. There's Nina. Nina's the cook. And Jesse, who is their, this is their, what, sixth child, this kid? Harry? So let's get Harry Chown to live here with his mom. And there we go. So Nina and Jesse are going to be there. And then here is going to be Eli and whoever is Eli's parents. We're going to move Nancy and Daxton out. The bad bee is, I recognize bad bee. That's Jessie. No, bad bee is, shoot. Bad bee is Mira, if I'm not mistaken. And Mira and her kids. So we'll find out in just a minute. And they're going to be here. But let's, for right now, put the little one here, Eli. Eli's coming. We have to have the kids in school. So there's Eli. And now we just have to find his parents. And if I'm not mistaken, one of his parents is Mira. Oh, but it might not be Mira. It might be Mira's, one of Mira and who's her partner? Laura. Mira and Laura's kids, one of their kids. So it's nighttime. I've got a bunch of druids who are all over the place. And what we're going to do is, and I've got some people who are homeless. Homeless. And let's look here. There's no one living here. Let's put Ariana and Dylan back in here. Lillian and Daxton and Atticus are all homeless. Let's see who's here. No one's here. So we're going to have Atticus and Lillian live here. Daxton is supposed to be with Nancy, and they can go and live back in their house. Let's do that. I think I moved them out of their house from before, so there they go. There are people going home to go to bed. And let's come over here. And there should be a apartment here that no one's living in. So we'll come here and see. And if not, then we'll have to find something. So, nope, there's Micah. We're down too far. Here it is. This is where Sloan was, and so we can put Dax and Nancy here. Although I would prefer them to be here. Definitely. So let's put Dax and Nancy here. Daxton, and let's find Nance and Nancy right here in the bigger house, because they're going to have a nice big kitchen. And they're going to have entertained their huge family. They have a big family too. And over here, who do we have left who doesn't have a house? Nobody. What? Wow. Yep. Everyone has some place to live right now. So then I have to find the parents of this kid. So it is midnight. We're going to go back and go to sleep, and then we're going to look for Eli in the morning at school. Look, there's a different Jessie. That is Skin in the Game Jessie, the bear. Oh, he left. Oh my gosh, he just left. Okay, we lost him. He just left. He was in a hurry. So let's come down here. Let's go to bed. And I'm just going to take that away and go to sleep. Wow. All right, let's quickly get ourselves dressed and ready to go down and see if we can meet Eli going to school. There's Atticus. Gotta check the toilet stalls to see if Jessie's Skin in the Game left any presents. Oh my God. here's 2 of the girls, but I need Eli. Is this Eli? No, this is Bentley. Hi guys. Eli? Wait. No, it's Harry. Eli. No, it's Harry. Where's Eli? Where's Eli? Don't tell me Eli grew up. Oh my gosh. All right, so the kids are at school and the teacher is down here. Yep, there he is. He's preparing. Actually, Jax is waiting for Eli. There we go. Laura and Mira. Okay, so we've moved them before, and Laura and Mira are going to live here for right now. Mira is a druid. Let's see. Eli should be here, but Laura is going to move here. Laura's the doctor, and we're going to have her here. We might switch doctors and see. 84 is not that bad though. Let me see how far away Mildred is from here. Let's look for Mildred. Mildred's the other doctor, and we could trade them. Have them work different hospitals for this time period. So I'm looking for Mildred. This is always wild when I have to do this. I'm looking for Mildred. There she is. And sure enough, actually Laura could work. Is 61 blocks or 84 blocks? I think we're gonna have Laura be here and have Mildred and Laura switch. So let's quickly run down to the hospitals and get them get them to switch for the while the kids are growing up. Now, by the time I get all the kids situated, 9 times out of 10, 3 of them are grown, but it's worth it. They can stay because of where they are. They can live there with their parents for a good while, and it gives them support. The fact that they are actually able to live at home for the first years of university, and so that's what we're arranging for. So now she is 61 blocks. It's a little bit of a commute, but it's not an insane commute. So she's going to be okay. And we'll put Mildred over at the main hospital at the town hall, and we'll see what Mildred's commute is going to be. And I think we'll have to get her a different place to live for a little bit. And when we get all the parents in place, where is it? There it is. When we get all the parents in place, then we will put the druids back on duty. So there's Mildred right here. She's 96 blocks away. That's too far. I'm going to have her, I think, live at the tavern for right now. We're going to have the people at the tavern move out. They're druids. So no one's here. Okay, so let's have Mildred live here for the time being. Temporarily. And there she is. Yeah, see, it's only 24 blocks from here, and she'll be good. Let's go get our druids back to work. Now, Rayange and I think he's paused right now. So I think that's going to be okay. But I'll check and see. No. Isn't he a dairy farmer? So he's not paused. He has a long commute. I don't think there's anything I can do except to have Lena and Rayange switch. Let's just go through. Let's just go through. We can go through to the very back. And we're going to have the two dairy farmers switch, and that'll at least give him a little bit closer to his kid, so he's not spending all his evening getting home. And the two dairy farmers are right here. So Lena is here.
It's a fine afternoon.
Yes, it is indeed. And let's get her for a second. Excuse me. There we go. And let's come manage, and let's have her not be here, and let's have her be over here. And there is Rayange right now, and let's have him not be here, and let's have Lena be here. So she's 51 from where she's supposed to be, and Rayange is now 63. That is not bad. Wow, okay, that's not a bad commute. So good, I'm glad of that. And Kenzo and Rome and Sloan, kind of a long commute, but they're gonna be okay. All right, so that just leaves us with the druids that weren't working. So let me put down, hold on, let's get two things for a minute. I'm gonna put Eli's parents. Eli's coming. Let's put Eli's parents here. Laura and Mira? I think so, because Mira's bad bee. And it was Mira, right? It wasn't, I'll look again. We have a ton of people. But maybe they really don't want to have any kids. Hi, guys.
Great to see you.
I know. Hello,
Right away.
How are you doing? You know something? I'm going to get all of you back to work. Hello.
Good day to you.
Restless? Yeah, let's get you all back to work. These are our scientists who did not want to have any children. As we can see, they did not have any children. So we're going to come over here. And here is Michael. Let's look at the druids. And Michael is first. Actually, Arabella is first. And then Michael, who's the dean of the university, is helping Arabella with setting up the exploration center. And then Lee is also working with them. So those are the three druids who are here. And then here are the siblings. Leighton and Skylar are both here. Nope. Fire, druids, higher. Good. Let me go back to those people and see if I actually hired them. Yep, Michael, Arabella, and Lee. Yay! Okay, so there's all of them. Now Nova's going to have a different place to be. Jesse's still here. This is Jesse right here. And Laura is taking care of their kid and lives down here, so she's close to her home. This is Kenzo. Kenzo's close to his home and his kid. And so this is good. And then we could have June, and why don't we do that? We're gonna have June take over the Mystic Site Druid Station right here. We're going to have June do this. Hi, Mildred. Something's wrong there. I'm going to have to look at it. Did you see that? Do I have two Mildreds? I'm going to have to check. This is going to be June right here. That's going to take care. And then Nova is going to take over the farm station, or a station over in this area. And in actuality, June was doing the station right outside, this one right here. So this is where Nova should be, but we're not going to have Nova be here because she's raising her kids. So we're going to have Nova and Rayansh together. The Druids who are raising their kids. Shall I have them be off? I might as well have Mira and Jessie be off since we have the other ones on. Why don't we do that? So Nova's off still. I think I like the idea of that. Let's do that. And then we'll look, because I think the other thing that's going to happen is that everyone now being back to work, the kids, a couple of the kids have probably grown up. So we're going to come here and look. That's a visitor. Wait, did I just pass Mira? I did, didn't I? Let's have Mira have some time off with this kid. And so she's right here, and she's one of the first four, and she's going to live with her partner and her child. And then Jessie is also going to have off. Remember, they shouldn't have gotten kids anyway. So that means that they can get kids even though they're working, because they should not have gotten any. And they said that Druids wouldn't get kids because they didn't have a house. Well, we've just proven them wrong, haven't we? That is really strange. So yes, that was the whole purpose of me having them not work, was that I saw on Discord, on the Minecolonies Discord, that particular thing. Laura is with Mira, so Mira is here, and let's go here, and let's see, and this is Harry and Nina, which means this is where Jessie is. Nina and Jessie, and their last kid, I hope. You're gonna make some tea as you watch? Okay. Ooh, tea sounds so good. Tea sounds very good, Zaf. It was very nice when you made me tea last week. Could you make me some tea too? I would love to have some tea with you. Please? Please? Paracalo? And so we're going to go here. And I think, is it nighttime? It most certainly is. So let's look at the library and see if it says that there are people available, because that means that the kids have graduated from primary school. And we'll look right now and check on that. So here we are. And let's see who we have. So Jessie and Mira and Nova Yeah, we could have them work at the library, but I'm just going to have them be unemployed and be home and enjoy their kids for right now. Druids have a pretty hard life, and all three of them are enjoying some time off, and that's pretty cool. So we'll let that be for this moment. I'm not going to assign. And people, this is really interesting. Do you see how long I've been on with these kids? They haven't grown up. They haven't grown up. I am thrilled. I'm thrilled with this. Now, there's plenty of research in the university. If you want the kids to grow up instantly, all you have to do is, do I want to do this? Hold on. I don't want to touch anything by accident. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to change into a player. And here we go. And here we are. So now I have hearts like a player, and we're going to come down to the university. It means that I cannot accidentally start any research, and it also means that I can't damage the hut block. So we have 4 people here right now, which is why Michael, the dean, is helping Arabella at the research center. And we'll see. We need these 4 kids to actually become druids. They're the ones that have the ability, the focus. Look at the focus on these kids. Mauricio is not going to do that. Mauricio was waiting to go back to school. We're going to have Mauricio go to school, go to university. So you know how some people do things backwards? So he's got all those credits out of the way, but now he's going to come here and he is going to be with Case, and he is going to graduate. So that takes care of him. Now see, Mira is one of the first 4. We could have her come here and study, but I think we'll leave it for right now. Just wait and see what everyone is doing. And let's come here. So yes, this morning we fixed this. We changed the desk, but we kept the form factor, and we put in some really nice chairs that I'm sitting in right now. And yeah, I really like the way that looks now. And we can go to the school. What time of morning is it? Wait, it's only 4 o'clock in the morning. Should I go to sleep? I'm not going to sleep in Jessie's place right now. Oh well, I can, because she's sleeping at home, so I can use her quarters for right now, and I think I will. And since we are a player right now and have hearts, why don't we come over here and see what kind of research we need to do. So in the civilian area, did we ever get this 1 apple? And how many more did we need? 8. So we need 9 apples altogether. And let's see if we did. We got an apple! Yay! Okay, this is good. We got arrows. Excellent. And I think this emeralds are for something. I'll have to check and see. And we'll look at the other stuff in just a moment. Oh, wait. Didn't we need to open something? We needed 64 gravel, 64 sand, 64 clay. That is a mixture for a specific thing in technology. So let's look and see. We haven't done the mushroom farm yet. We have done the jungle, and we can grow cocoa and vines. And that's what we're going to try and do. Now, I don't know where we're supposed to do this, because right now a regular plantation doesn't let you. And so we're going to have to figure out where those cocoa and vines are going to grow. Hi guys. And then you want some research here. Let me come down here. There's something special. There it is. Gilded hammer. See this right here? No, we need a crusher. We need the crusher to be a level 3, and the crusher is not a level 3 yet. So we'll have to wait on that. 1, 2,
I've got a nice view from here.
We'll put that back. You do? Well, that's excellent. Of course you do. You have the telescope. There's a telescope upstairs. That's what she's talking about. I bet you do have a nice view. Let's come to civilian. We do have the apple, and we are going to have them research resistance. And this is healing saturation, which is perfect. Let's come down here. We're not going to have vines, climbing vines. We needed vaccines, and vaccines is unlocked now. So we can do we have a hospital level 3, and we need 64 eggs. So 64 eggs, I think, is 4 stacks. So let's come in here and let's get eggs. There they are. 64. Request eggs. And there they are in sets of 16. And they're going to be delivered, and we might get them in time. And let's come back. And what am I looking for? What do I have? Oh, let's look at combat. Combat. We need the arrows to get paranormics, and that is what we were waiting on. And sure enough, we've got them. So there's 2 things that they're researching, and that is going to give us what the druids use. So the druids use paranormics. Druids request magic potions to unlock new abilities. That is what we're headed for. So these are the only arrows that we need, and they shouldn't be making any more unless it's for decoration or something. I don't think there's anything else in this area. In this area, we're headed towards plate. And plate is still locked because we need a blacksmith level 4 and a university level 5. So we're ways away from getting that. The telescope is what we wanted the emeralds for. We have telescope technology. We have it in the submarine, we have it in the guard towers, and we have the university's telescope, huge telescope, which is why we are going to
We got a nice view from here.
Telescope. And you like it. I'm so glad. Excellent. And I think that's all we can do right now with what we have available. Although I'm looking at all this iron. See this right here? That might be enough for something. And this iron right here, I don't think it's enough. I think that's the one that's not enough. Let's look at this for a second and see if these ores something can be done with them in technology. Oh, we still have capacity. Buildings can stock 50% more. We need 32 racks for that. And paper, which we have not gotten. Oh, it was deep pockets that we wanted it for. But we don't have the library level 4 for that. So we couldn't do that anyway. But we need another, we need the paper, we need 32 racks, and that will work. Heavy machinery, the redstone. Let's see. There's a lot of things to keep. So I can get some more emeralds. I need 16 more emeralds. I think so. So let's request emeralds. And we need 16 more. Let's see if we have any more emeralds. We actually do. Wow, okay. This is good. All right, so we can get that. And the racks. Let's go to racks. We need 32 racks. R-A-C-K. Rack. And we need 32. 32 racks, and that's at the bottom, and they're going to be delivered. And wait, we have 32 racks. We have 32 racks. All right, let's come over here. How many? This is one more thing. Technology. We have 32 racks on us. Capacity. Buildings can stock 50% more, and we are going to have them learn that. We're done. That's all we can do. So we will put back the rest of this, and when stuff comes in, we'll get more. And I think that will work. I think that is what we're going to do. Right, guys? Ariana is almost ready to graduate along with Dylan. Dylan's caught up to her. Lane and Eli. Wait. Oh, there we go. Eli has grown up. Eli's the first of the kids. Nope, Xiomara is grown as well. So there's two of the children who are ready. Kenzo's kid, and I think that's Eli is Mira's kid. Yeah, the two they're both Kenzo and Mira are two of the first 4 people who arrived. And let's come here to the library, and we have Eli, and we have Zio. And they're going to be there, and now we have 4 other kids who will have to be here at some point. And who's
What
this?
is it?
Hi, Mira. That's I didn't recognize you without your uniform. Goodness sakes. Okay. And I think that's Zio, actually. Right there. I know, Kenzo, you need soul sand. I know you do. And we can see some of our people walking around. Let me see who this is.
What's it today then?
Oh, it's Jessie. You look so cute. Look at her. She looks wonderful. And there goes the doctor. What time of night is it here? It is time for people to go home. And where's this kid coming from? Where's this kid coming from? Hurry. It's Harry. And Harry is one of Nova and Rayansh's kids, which means they could be coming from the farm. Let's follow these kids home for a second. It is nighttime. There's nothing for them to fear. It's just that they want to get lost. on purpose. So we'll come here, and there he's home. Okay. And the other kids are down here, are going home. And we can see parents going home in this area. And we did it. Dun 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 dun. We now have 89 people. And it's going to be really interesting to see if we have some really nice skill sets for some of the jobs that we have left. And I can check right now, actually, with two of the kids, the two kids who are just started university, and see where their skill sets are. And let's get skills. So Eli has a focus of 8, and Zio has 8, so they're not going to be druids. They would need 10 or higher to be druids. Zio has a 10 athletics, and athletics would give us a smelter or cows or dairy farmer, neither of which we need. Her next highest is adaptability and agility, and she might actually end up being a possible, and we're going to start putting some possibilities for these kids, that she might end up being a courier, a logistics specialist. And we'll put that for her. Let's look at Eli. Eli, he has 8. The dexterity and focus. Let's look at dexterity for a second. I'm not sure that we're going to get anything. There we go. We have Fletcher for dexterity and creativity. His creativity is down too far. Let's look at Case, creativity, dexterity. You know, Case is actually going to have to become a Fletcher. I know it's upside down, but I think we're going to have to do that. We're going to have Case take over the other Fletchery to help Sebastian. So Case and Sebastian will be working together. And that's it right now. They're druids. And those are the only ones who are available right at the moment. So let's come out. It's nighttime. Let's establish Case in the warehouse, in the Fletcher warehouse. He's going to be working there with Sebastian. So this is the glass shop right here, and the glass shop is right here. This is where the glass is made. This is the flower market, and now we have two people here. We have Oakley, and we're going to have a sugar farmer who's actually going to be growing something. We'll see, probably bamboo here, and which is agility and dexterity. So we'll see what happens with the kids that we have, and see. Wait, agility and dexterity? Wait, did I just say agility and dexterity? Hold on. Isn't that the opposite of what he is? Hold on a sec. Agility and dexterity. It sure is. I think Case is a planter. Hold on. Well, no wonder. Oh, but it's not enough. Look at the agility. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. It's not enough. So yeah, he's going to be a Fletcher. Oh, for a minute that was thinking that, oh, that's cool. But he's going to be a Fletcher. And he's going to work here. This is, did I just do that? Did you see me about to jump over that thing? Let's come here, and Case is a 9. Eli is an 8 and a 3. And Zio's a 5. Mauricio is a 7. These are ones who don't have any jobs yet. And there is Brantley. And let's look at Case. Case is a 9 and a 10, and Brantley is an 8 and a 9. So it is Case's job right here. Oh my gosh. That's almost embarrassing. It's dark in here because you can see the walls are part stone and part cobble. That means that someone's working on this place and getting it built for Sebastian and for Case. Now, Case needs a place to live. Do I have any place here? Nope, it's not going to be here. Let's come over here. Let's see if I have a place here. I probably should put him in the back, but let's come for a minute. Oh, people are sleeping. It's nighttime. I always want to go there for some reason. So this is full. The 2 other apartments have been made into level 5s. And so this is a full apartment right now. Let's go look at those 2 level 5s for a second. One of them is right here, this one, and no one's living here. So we could actually have Case move in here. Wouldn't he be a lucky one? Look at that. Let's move him in for right now. And the next one is, let's see, up here. No, that's a single. So it must be up here. Is this level 5? It is not. Oh, I'm so sorry. So we can have 4 people live here. 1, 2. And skip this one. 3 right here. And 4. So we can have another person live here. So I think I would like Case to actually live in one of these. So let's move him. It's the Fletcher. Yeah, we're going to move him to one of these apartments. Wow. 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 Oh, that's what's the matter. Oh, hold on. Let there be light. If it's too dark, not good for your eyes. Okay, and we're going to put down that part for right now. And we'll put this down just for a second. So they're working. We can see the people working in the university. Hi, everybody. And people are coming down and going to work. And we can see everyone going off to work here. We've got people coming down and going to work over here. We should have some people coming through. There's Oakley, and here's some more people coming in this direction. And yeah, we'll have to check. Bentley is not bad for this position. He just has to finish school. Jessie is a druid, Mira's a druid, Nova's a druid. And that's interesting though. Bentley is actually, let's put Bentley's name down as one of the people. So let's get people and put Bentley as a possible planter. And we'll do that. Okay. So Bentley is Nova and Rayansh's kid, and his siblings are Harry and Elsa, who haven't grown up yet. So I'm thrilled with how long these kids are kids. Yay! I don't know if that is a change, if we just lucked out or what, but I'm really thrilled about this. Who are you?
Good day to you.
Hi, Mildred. I've got 2 Mildreds. I forgot about that. This is Mildred, who is the mechanic, and then we have Mildred, who is the doctor as well. And she's now the doctor at the main hospital. But I'm almost positive her name is Mildred too. We have a bunch of duplicate names this time. There she is. There's Mildred, who is the doctor. We have 2 Mauricios. We have 2 Harrys. We have 2 Raquels. We have a couple others as well. And 2 Cases. Case. 2 people named Case. And yeah. Okay, and how's it looking, everybody? How's everybody going? All right, so here's an interesting thing. We were putting in this area here, and I'd like to do one other, if I can. The only thing is, I don't know whether it makes any sense to do another plantation, because I'm not sure that we're going to be able to grow anything. That's the thing that's weird. Now, where this planter is, we could have this planter take care of like a jungle setting, like having growing. This is far away. See how far away this is? But we could have that planter take care of this. We have had planters do that before. So when this is a level 3, we can actually have, do we have to wait for it? Will they clear it away if we do the level? What? I'm still, hi, what you doing? Are you meditating? I am still a player. Hold on for a second. Ooh, the door to the submarine is open. Ooh. That's the other druid. That's the other druid. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally forgot about
So what will it be
Fernando. Fernando. Oh, poor Fernando. I totally forgot about him. So next time we'll make sure. That's the other one. It's like, why can't I find this other druid? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's turn back into a mermaid. And I'm going to come over here. Okay. And let's do this. We're going to do the spell that makes me a mermaid again. And there we are. So let's go out. So what I would like to do is go back to we're waiting on the builders to get stuff. What I would like to do is go back to the flower market and see what else we can do for a moment. The flower market is level 5. Remember, because it was in conflict with something, and we decided to put it up. This is a level 5 because it's a cavern style, and we didn't want any mistakes in the building of this. Now upstairs there's room again on this side right here, and we can check and see if this is legitimate room or not. There isn't any room here. This is a house. See that curtain right there? There's a house right there. There isn't anything here, but I would have to check and see how far back that goes. So we could actually have some other flower people in this area. I think there's not enough room between the dye shop. No, the restaurant. That's the restaurant over there. I think there's not quite enough room, but we'll check and see what we can do. But this is cool. This is definitely cool. Let's go out. I want to look at cavern style. I want to see the bakery for cavern style alternative. See if there is a bakery. And then maybe we won't have the bakery in the restaurant. We'll have the bakery in the flower shop. And I kind of like the idea. I'm trying to make it a farmer's market, actually, which is what I'm trying to do. Let's come here. Let's get the tools that we need. Let's just put a pick here for a second. Look how pretty. There's our border. We can see this end of our border here. We can see some pieces of our border that are close in. Right here, you can see that part. And then some other areas of our border that extend way out into this area right here. And that is pretty intense. So the pyramid is practically all the way in the border, which will allow for tourists to actually visit the outside of the pyramid, pretty much like Egypt. Pretty much in that same thing, that they can't go inside, but they can actually see the outside and get close to it. So let's come up here for a second and look. So we were looking for cavern for a second. Cavern is good because it actually is closed usually. It has much more of a it doesn't usually have any outsides because you're underground. And so that makes it pretty good for the different things that we needed. When we went back to look for horticulture, we could find the flower shop, but I didn't like it as a store, as a retail store. And so that's how, now that's the default. And so we decided to try going back to alternative, and the only thing in alternative was the plantation. And that's when we saw this cute little thing. This is perfect. So now we're going to go back. Let's go to luxury, I think is where it is. Let's, yes, there's a bakery. So this is the bakery that we've always used as a little coffee shop. This one right here. and I'm just going to do the level 5. So this is the reason why, is because it had these little tables and chairs. This is a bakery, cavern style. However, did Lady Shatana make an alternative bakery? She did not. She made a cookery. Do we want to have a second cookery? Level 5. Do we want a second cookery? Because that would maybe help with getting food. But I'm not sure. I'm disappointed that I don't have an alternative flower shop. That would have been great. But we do not. And that's all we have. And let me look at something for a second. Let's look at decorations. Decorations for her are usually gardens and statues and things like that. And gates. And small decorations are definitely those things. Supplies, intersection decorations, and I don't have anything in here. And these are the big facades, which are really pretty. If you're doing cavern style, they're actually really nice. So I don't have anything for horticulture in this one. Let's switch. Let's go to arcology for a minute. Now the flower shop in arcology, we've used it before underground. It's too big for this location, so we can't use it. This is it right here. It's just a little bit too wide in the area that we're trying to set it into, and so that's the reason why. The only other is dark dust. Let's switch to dark dust for a second. These are the ones that are pretty small or compact or don't have a lot of outside to them. So this is horticulture, the flower shop, and it does have an outside. So that's too much of an outside for us because we're in the water. So I don't want to have to deal with anything like that. It's a shame because look at the size of the building. The building is actually a great size for what we want. But then they're going to want to build outside. I don't want to do that. I know I can put it in a dome. That's not the thing that I want to do with this. Let's go to underwater base for a second. Underwater. And for the raising, let's look at infrastructure, fields. So we have a sugar field, a sea field, and I thought we had a jungle field, but we don't. So let's go to cliff style, cliff style, and look for the jungle field from cliff style. Infrastructure, nope. Fields, and there's cactus field, a jungle field, and this jungle field, ooh, but I think it'll still fit into the arboretum. I think it will. This is what we're going to have to put in for the arboretum, and this is going to be interesting because see these stairs, they don't match. And now I have to figure something out. Or we're just going to have Coco be brought in because I don't have an insert for Coco except with this one. Let's look at underwater base again. Maybe I missed it. Underwater cancel. Interesting. BASC. Cancel. Oh, ooh. We are bombed. Oh, how interesting. We're just locked. We just locked up. Let me see if I can get it to force quit or to quit. Yep, sure enough. We just crashed. Fascinating. Oh, now that is interesting. We just actually crashed. We sure did. Let's go to Curse Forge. Let's see if we can bring ourselves back. We should be able to. Let's go to Neo. Let's play. Wow. I wonder what it was. Let's play. And let's see if everything's okay. Everything's all right. Yeah. Everything's fine. And it's cool and the ointment sweet for the fire in your head and feet. Okay. And here we are. And I'm about to load the land. And let's see if we have any problems. I'm hoping it's just going to say, yeah, that it just lost its mind. And that is what it's saying. It's loading the terrain. And we're back to where we were. Okay, good. I'm not going to do anything for a minute. Let's put Curse Forge down. And whoo! That was close. What was that went bad? Let's look here. All the citizens are tucked in. Yay! Yay! This is a good thing. All the citizens are tucked in. Let's come here. Let's go to underwater base. Let's go to agriculture, horticulture, plantation, and there's nothing. Okay, so the plantation level 5 should have places for bamboo and cactus and sugar, and that's what it does. But it needs to have others, and it doesn't have any for cocoa and for that. Let's look at the fields again. This sugar field is just for sugar. It's not for cocoa beans or anything like that. And that sugar field is actually really nice, but I really do need cocoa. That's an interesting thing. Maybe we can find out a little something about that. Miscellaneous. A fountain, a leisure arboretum, but it doesn't have any way to gather cocoa. This leisure piece is the piece we're going to put into the park that's near the exploration center. We're going to put this piece in, a little park for them. All right. I don't have anything. Let's look at OG for a minute. Let's look at the original. And let's see what original is offering for fields. So there's cocoa and vines. Look at that. Hold on. Look at what I'm looking at. That belongs inside a building. Cocoa and vines, and that's it. It doesn't have any anything else. So this is meant to be for cocoa trees, but are they going to do it? It looks like they are, and this is to grow vines. That's fascinating. Can we put this somewhere? Wow. I probably can put it in an arboretum, judging from the size of it. And what we can do is we can test it out. Let's X for a second. Let's go down to one of our arboretums. So we're looking at the entire area, and arboretums are over here, right under here. See the two right there? So we can go in here. There it is. We're looking for a moon pool right here, and you know, I swear that magma is growing. That magma looks like it's getting more. It's like, how can it be getting more? But that's what it looks like. Okay, let's come this way and let's look at the dark oak one because it's empty. I know,
It's a fine afternoon.
River, I don't know why you're waiting for a dropper. That should be easy. I'll try and find out. I'll work on it. So let's come here. Let's go to this one. We're gonna go inside and see that OG, the original, and see what size it is in comparison to this. And we're here, we're looking at fields, and this is cocoa and vines. And there we have it, everybody. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It fits perfectly right in this field piece right here. So that means that we would need another one of these in order to grow cocoa and vines. And that's easy. If we wanted to right now, we could actually take over one of the tree places. We could actually grow 2 types of trees in here, but we don't need to. This is birch and we use a lot of birch. But down here where these guys are, wait, I need to go in here. Right in this area here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's doing oak. This is spruce over here, jungle, and acacia right here. So we could add dark oak to the oak if we actually needed it, but right now we don't. We don't need any dark oak. So why don't we do that? It would mean that we would have a plantation owner living here. Where would they working here. Where would they live? This is housing right here. The warehouse is full. We're gonna have to get it again. And let's see. Amanda and Leroy are here. Lionel's here by himself. And Spencer and River are here. And over here is Mauricio by himself. This is good. Okay, so there is room for another farmer if we put this here. And I think I'm going to. We're going to put in this farm right here. So these are supposed to grow cocoa beans, and I believe that's jungle, and that's what makes that happen. And as you saw, it's only one piece, and we're going to have them build it. I'm not going to build it. We're going to have River build it when she gets done with what she's doing. Decoration created. Where is it? Where's the hut? Oh, that's freaky. It says that she's going to build it, so we'll just have to depend on the fact that she's actually going to do that. There's not a thing there. Not a thing. Let's see if it says it right here. What you working on? What you working on? Yes, it does. Building cocoa vines. So when she gets done upgrading the crusher, that's what she's going to do. I think we needed a level 4 crusher in order to get the next level of what we needed research done for. And
Just a fine morning.
okay. That's weird with the dropper. Let's look at a dropper for a minute. Let's come here. Let's put this here. DROPP. And this is a mechanic, it should be, and it is. I don't think that either of the two of them knows how to do that. Let's come down here. We're going to go through Amanda. This is Amanda, our blacksmith, right there. Hi, Amanda. And this is Sloan down here. And Sloan is working. She's like, yeah, no, I'm working. You don't want to be home with your kid? You don't want to be with your kid? She's like, I'm with my kid enough.
Woohoo!
Really? We have another, Sloan. I'm going to let you... Wait, who's the kid? Because they might be grown up already. The kid's Zio, isn't it? So that's why she's back to work. Because Zio's already grown. Okay. All right, I get it. And there's Logan. And Franklin. Where are we going? Who are we going to? Mechanic, yes. Okay. Logan, Franklin. And this is Oakley right here. And let's come over here. And we have Mildred and we have Bear. And Bear right here is let's look for a minute. Bear, who are your parents?
So what will it be for you?
Ah, yes, Michael and Ronald. Okay. All right. Let's come over here. Ronald is the undertaker and Michael is one of the restaurant owners and now has the restaurant way over on the other side of town. Let's get crafting, and we need a dropper. Okay, So now, for sure, he knows how to make that. And there's plenty of room here. Let's look at this. Yeah, plenty of room. And Mildred has some things that she can make. And both of them are working. So now we have Sebastian here. And up here we should have Case. And sure enough, we do. Case, what's going on? Are you looking
What
at
is it?
Mildred? Are you watching Mildred? That's interesting. Okay. Wait a minute. Who is this? Oh no, you're not, June. Where did you get that weapon from? Holy good night. Fire June. And let's hire... Did I fire her? Yes. Okay, let's get druids. And let's hire her as a druid. Good gracious sakes alive. Did you see her waving that sword around? Abso-freaking-lutely not. No. We don't have anyone carrying any weapons. Sorry. Weapons are not allowed. Hello. Leonardo. No, Leandro. That's Leandro. Nice name, Leandro. Nice stats. Okay. Alright, so what we were looking at was we thought we were going to add another flower shop up here, but we haven't found one yet. We haven't found anything that we would put in this location, so we're still looking. But what we did find was cocoa and vines, and that will work for right now. And we'll go this way and go back out and see who else can I look at. I don't think there's anything else I can look at that would give me some additional florist or someone like that. I don't think there is. How sad. It's pretty, isn't it, at night? It's really pretty. This is, the shader is mellow yellow, and while it's kind of bright, I love the fact that we actually have mermaid sight when we're in the water. We can see everything in the water, and that is a gift of the mermaid nation of Tana and Jellybean. That was so cool this morning. That the name of Tana, the mermaid nation, is, and the original ocean is Taana, which is perfect, and I love that. Tana. Okay. I can't think of any of them. I can't think of anything. That was original, and we were looking at fields. And the fungi one, this is growing. I don't think, well, it says that they will. Look at this. There it is right there, and that's for growing the nether mushrooms. That grows nether mushrooms. I'm not sure that it grows the nether spice plant yet. And besides, you have to be at the hot location in order to grow those. Horticulture, fields. Whereas nether vines and those you can grow anywhere. Right. Well, I don't have an answer. Except maybe I need another sugar farm, since a dedicated sugar farm, since this planter will not grow sugar, which is very, very strange, but they won't. So that's the sugar farm. This is a sugar farm. And we can see if we can fit it into something and have that be, but for right now, I don't have anything. All the other people, Aquaticas, let me look at horticulture, the flower shop. There's only one version of the flower shop, and that's what we've got. And it looks like that there's something you can do up here, that on one of these walls right here, it says optional dome upgrade. When we go to infrastructure and infrastructure, sorry. One of these is domes, but it's not showing now. There we are. Those are domes. A small dome and a large dome. And I don't have anything. Yeah, see that right there? See that coming across? Optional dome upgrade. That's this to put on top of that building, and that's level 3 is that. Oh, interesting. I get it now. Oh, I'll show you. Let's come back down in. Maybe you got it too just then. But that is the piece that fits there. So, wait, we have to go through here. So see upstairs here. If we go upstairs here, it looks like this. So see what this top part looks like? So that optional dome is to put see-through glass on top of this. I don't think we can do that here, because in actuality, I think we're in the middle of an iceberg. Yep. We don't have any view. As you can see from these windows, we're practically in glacier caves. So it wouldn't be, I guess it would be pretty. I guess we could try when we have other stuff finished. If Case or Ryan wants to do something in this area, we could put that dome top on this, and that might actually be okay. I think that might be. I think we might like that. Oh, good. I figured it out. Yay. Yay, team. Okay. And I still have nothing to add as far as a farm is concerned. There is plenty of room upstairs. We could do another one of these and just have it be a plantation. But if it's not going to let me grow anything else, then I don't need another planter just to be here. We could put a market up here. Let's come here. So we did that in the other places. no one would be here. It would be like a coffee shop with no one there. Or like some sort of art or something like that. I suppose they would come up here. We could do that. Let's show what we're talking about. Let's switch and let's go to original. Let's come here and let's go to decorations. Let's go to markets and let's go to mini markets. Let's do light blue and let's X. It's not here. So markets, decorations, miscellaneous. Markets, and let's go to light blue, and there it is, and let's turn it and let's see if we have it facing the right way. And this is what it would look like. So we wouldn't see, they are big. See, we wouldn't even see the, let's turn it around. Oh, and I see that. The warehouse is full again. And this is what it would look like right here. Jelly Bean, I hope you're keeping... Oh, by the way, Jelly Bean, I have a ton of carrots. And I was going to ask you if you wanted them. So yeah, this is what it would be like if we put a market here. So we could have a little market piece right here. And then... how do they get in? They get in from this side. This is closed in the back, and that goes back into that corner. And we could have them sell something here. We could have them sell stuff in this corner. And we'd have to be really careful. See the hut block right there? I mean the elevator, not hut block, but the elevator. But I kind of like this and would like to do this right here. When we break through, it's going to flood. Let's see what it looks like if we do this. See that back wall? Let's see how much farther than that wall it's going. See, it's only going back one into that wall. So that is going to sell carrot cake. God, I wish we could make carrot cake. Wouldn't that be great? Now that would be something for Minecolonies to have as a part of their foods. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Shall we put something here? Let's do it. This is going to be interesting. It's going to leak. Constructed, and there's the leak right there. Let's X, and let's come here with a sponge, and we'll go back in here, and sure enough, it took away all the wall behind. Let's take the water out of these areas. I don't think I can take the water from there. Let me see. Oh, I did. Wow. All right. So now it's not leaking, and it actually is sitting right here like this. And this is cool looking. This is cool for here. So we just need for, this is the roof. Hold on, let's go downstairs. Did it take away the roof down here? If it did, we'll have to put it back. Nah, it's good. Okay, Oakley, I know.
Just a fine day.
I know. See, you just got some. You're doing okay. All right. So, sell carrot cake. That's an excellent idea. It's an excellent idea. Let's put a light here so you can see. And this is what we've got right here. See this? And this doorway here, and I'm looking at the top of that building right there. So let's take, yep, stair. I don't want stair. Let's take this away for a second. Let's come to here. This is actually what we would need, this color concrete. Let's have some of this concrete, and let's fix these parts. Now this opened up the window right in this section right here, and this is water. See that? That's water, and it goes out to the actual ocean right in this part right here. So if we were going to do something here, we could actually just go ahead and bring this all the way over. So let's take away that piece and put down in the water that piece and that piece, and then bring this up. And how far are we going to do this? We would have to do it to here and then have white under here, and I think I'll do that. And so that's the outside, and on the back the same thing. Let's come through here so I can take away this part. So see what we're doing? We're going to have this whole area here, and that needs to be that. And then this is going to be either glass or white on that side. Let's see. It should be glass right there, like on the other side. And I think I'd like to do that. Sell carrot cake. How many do I have? Let me see. I removed from the warehouse 1,154. So yeah. Yeah. The glass is right here. So we could do the same, where we're just going to, is that water? Yes, it is. Bring this around like it is there. Bring it around to here. Let's put, I need white here underneath the glass and right there. Okay, so let's put this right here. I should have glass. There it is. 3 and 1, 2, 3, and then have the white come back to here. Let's put white here. Let's put white here, because that actually shows on the other side, and that is just the fact that we're inside the glacier right there. So we see the glacier on this side, but this part is a part of the market, and this is the same here. We have a little bit more on this side than we did. Maybe we don't need this piece. Do we have a roof piece? We have a roof piece there, but we don't have anything on the bottom. Okay. We have to have something there, but we don't have to have anything here. Let's get rid of that. And it's just the glaciers. They melt on the inside. And let's just go ahead and put the glass right to here. And now behind here, I'm going to take this out. Water. So much water. Let's take that away. And let's see how far up we can go. So see that part right there of this. Let's take this part right here. I'm going to have that. Let's take this over. And all the way over to there. Okay, good. Yep. Okay, so that gives us an idea of how far we're going in both directions here. And so from here, we're just going to go ahead and put the concrete behind this. Right here, we're going to bring it down and bring it down on both sides. Right here. And then this is going to be concrete, this part right here. So we'll take this away. We're not going to have people jumping into this part. Whoops. And we'll begin to put this in. And we're closing off the ice pack back there. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so that's the beginning of this. And this one's broken. Let's fix that one there. We have to come back and make this a market. And maybe this is where we will sell that carrot cake. It may be. Now, normally we would be going now. We're at the 3-hour mark in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to stay the 10 minutes to make the full 3 hours. So that's going to give me just a little bit more time to decide. So we could do this where people can come up here and they can shop. And we can have possibly maybe put in some leisure here, and we might be able to make that work. Are you leaking? No, you're leaking behind. No, that's leaking inside. Do we have this lining around? Yeah, we do. Is that what's leaking? No. Okay. So we need some pieces. And so let's get a piece of this. And let's put it here so that we don't have leaking in this area. Woinky. Whoa, I just went down the elevator. I did. I just went down the elevator right there. Until something's actually built on top of this, we're probably going to have this be here, just so that it's not leaking in these pieces right here. So we should check on the other kids. They're probably grown up, and I think that would be a fun way to end for right now. I see you. I see this whole section here is actually underwater. Remember, we're underwater. Sometimes we don't act like it, but we actually are. That's it. Okay, so let me come here. Actually, let me come here. Let's put these back where they belong. Let's put this up here. And then let's take this and put this here. Wow. And we have 2 elevators, one here. We'll take this down. What time is it? It's late night. So there's June. Hi, June. It is the same. Yes. Yes, that is true. It definitely is. So let's come here. And this is the thing that we have to do something about. There's nothing we can do about this wall except cover it with art. The back of the wall is actually the direct back of this building. And you can see that there's stuff here. But the stuff is only 1, 2, 3 of that. So this part right here, 1, 2, 3 in the middle is the stuff. What's the rest of it? We could make that into different colors. We might be able to do that. And maybe have this be some kind of art installation right here. This is what it looks like so far. We did some work on it this morning to make it kind of fit into this area. And remember, we're underneath the glaciers here. There's a piece of ice missing right here, right now. This ice is missing right here. But that's because there's a possibility that it's not going to be here like this. It's actually going to be all the way up so that it's here like this. And I think that's better. And for that part. And yeah. Let's check on the kids. We've been doing a lot of stuff here today. I don't think we can take this piece away. I don't think we can. I'm not sure we can even take it up one. See right there? See, that's the water. There's nothing there. So we do need that part to be there, and then we'll just have the other part up for right now. So that is an art installation that I'm going to have to figure out what to do with. And see this part right here? We also have this. So these 2 pieces of art installation, we might want to put something here. Now this isn't done. This hallway is only a level 3, so we have to wait and see what the level 5 is going to look like. And that is going to probably tell us what this is going to look like when we're done. I think it will. I'm probably going to have something here. Let me take this for a minute because that's the raw ice right there. So I think I have to have something there and here, so that on top of this part right here, it's obvious that there's an entire structure that's keeping the ice outside and the heat inside. Look at that leaf. Did you see that leaf just float off of there? It floated off of it. It did. That leaf just came off of that building piece right there. Let's take these away. It did. Let's go look for our kids. I'm going to come up here and go over. I think all of them are ready, and we have 1 minute to the 3-hour mark. This is how late I was, Jelly. We have 1 minute to the 3-hour mark. And let's come in here. It's raining. Most of the people are going to have the day off tomorrow. Let's see which is in 2 hours, less than 2 hours of their time. And let's come here. And so there's Harry. And Harry can start school. And Bentley can start school. And Elsa. And there's no room for our other Harry. So, who's here that doesn't need to be here? No one. There's Eli, Mauricio, Zio, Bentley, Elsa, and Jesse and Mira are druids already. And Mira is one of the first 4. She's actually one of the first 4. And that's why her numbers are strange. But you can see her mana, even though she hasn't been working as a druid. You can see how high she is. And Harry is there room at the university? He's going to do his backwards. He's going to start here if there's room, and then he'll go to the school after, and there is room for him. Okay, excellent. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the kids have grown up and they're all getting ready to attend, and there is one of the new kids on the block right there. There's Harry Chown. And our other Harry will be here in a little bit to attend university. And we'll see. Here come the other kids. There's Bentley and Elsa. And there is Harry.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
Somebody's got a great voice. Is that you, Ariana? That is. You have a beautiful voice. You do. How neat. And that is it, everybody. And as much as I would love to stay, I really do need to take care right now so that I can continue to be here for the next 2 days. So we are going to be here on Friday, tomorrow, and Saturday, and we're going to be on Twitch as well. So I hope to be able to see you again. Enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And Jellybean, thanks for being in chat. Lo-Fi, thank you for being in chat. And also, wow, that looked very strange. And also, Zaf was in chat earlier. So thank you all for being here. That was so fun having you in chat. And we've been listening to Drone Hands music, DRONEHANDS, Drone Hands. And he is on Twitch and on YouTube too. Drone Hands has some really cool art. You should check it out. He does some fun things. And we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus right now. You are welcome, Jellybean. See you all tomorrow. Okay, bye for now. Bye for